Continuing on in the Haggadah brings down the four types of sons, and I want to focus today on the Rasha specifically. The question the Rasha asks is, Ma avodah zeh lachem? What is this work that you're doing for you? Which the Mefarshim explain is telling you that he's bringing from the answer. You see that he's taking himself out of the group of Klal Yisrael, of the Jews, and there's a few basic questions there. First of all, let me organize this like this. First of all, you're not supposed to. He's not asking a question because he wants an answer. As a matter of fact, there's a diuk. If you read the pasuk, you'll see the pasuk doesn't say. The verse doesn't say that if your son will ask you. The verse says, if your son will tell you, it's pretty clear that he doesn't mean it as a question. He's just trying to weaken the father's stance over here, the father's position. So the father, and it's very clear from the father's answer too, the father tells him, we're bringing a carbon Pesach, and if you would have been there, you wouldn't have gotten the Pesach. You took yourself out of the group, right? Hashem saved me. Hashem wouldn't have saved you. And it says you're supposed to knock at his teeth. So what's the point of this whole answer over here? The pasuk says, "Altana ksil kivalta." Don't answer a fool in his foolishness. So you're not supposed to answer somebody when they don't really want an answer. You're just getting yourself stuck. So what is the point of giving an answer over here? So there's two basic explanations, two actually opposite explanations. The first one is that you're not really answering the wicked son, the Rasha. You're telling him, if it's pretty clear from the terminology that the Haggadah uses, it says, leave aloi. I would have been saved and he wouldn't have. You're talking in third person. Why are you talking in third person? So some of the Mefarshim say, some of the commentators say that you're saying you're really talking to all the other people sitting at the table, and you're telling them that he wouldn't have been saved. The point of your whole answer is not for him; it's for all the other people sitting there, that they shouldn't learn from his bad ways. That's the first answer. The second answer is that even though usually you're not supposed to answer to a fool, but on Pesach, on Seder night, there's an exception to this rule. Seder night Pesach is Zman Cherus, it's the time of freedom, and the Jews were given special potential for freedom. One of those freedoms is freedom from the Yetzer Hara, from the evil inclination. And the Haggadah is telling us that even though he's a Rasha, and usually he doesn't want an answer, and there's no point to giving him an answer. On Seder night, Hashem opens something up inside of him that's going to possibly turn him around to free himself from his evil inclination. And so it's very important, on Seder night to focus on answering him. Now, even though the answer is a very strong answer, but the fact that you're answering him shows that you have some hope in his turning himself around. But just like we see the terminology pintel yid, the Jewish spark. Sometimes you have people that are totally lost from Judaism, and they somehow get touched by something and they come back, because there's always that pintel yid inside of a person, and even a wicked person has that pintel yid. But even for us, we could take out from this that we have opportunities to free ourselves also from the Yetzer Hara, from the evil inclination in different ways, and that is Zman Cherusenu, the time of our freedom, to be free from things that bog us down.